This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social, delighted to be joined once again this week by English Chris Eubank Sr. First and foremost, congratulations on your son Chris Eubank Jr.'s win over James DeGale. Talk to me about the fight.
It was captivating. He didn't use his jab too well. I mean, he was pawing a little bit, but then I told him, it slows down the pace of the fight. You don't want to do that. You want to keep the pressure on him. I don't think I've ever shouted as much in my life tonight. I don't think I've ever shouted as much as I did tonight in my life. So it was gripping for me. 2.5 years of battling the other promoters trying to block ITV from actually launching this pay-per-view channel. Yeah, they've been alive, but now PBC is behind it, and not me. I wasn't strong enough. And so, the power of God had to put someone more powerful in my place. And PBC is just that. And now I am only a spokesman on behalf of PBC. And what I have to say is simply this. All you fighters out there who want a fair and just career, PBC are the people to work with. I'm there. And I will show you, steer you, guide you, mentor you on how to become a better fighter, how to become more exciting, how to become more charismatic. My mentoring is exceptional. It works. It's why they made me a sergeant. What do? I serve the people. And as fighters, I will serve you on the PBC. So, there you are.
No, you've been no. Sorry, just 1 second. It's been no secret in the build-up to this fight. You've been very candid in your fears, as you put them, about this fight. With that being said, how relieved are you that Chris Eubank Jr. has come through this fight with James DeGale?
How relieved? I'm ecstatic. I mean, I suppose when the decision came through, try and find that clip where I grabbed Junior, and I mean, I've been working so hard. I have hardly any strength. I picked him up as best I could, and I'm jubilant. I was jubilant. So yes, I'm very happy.
Final question, because I know that you're very, very desperate for time. I do appreciate your time. Where next for Chris Eubank Jr.? You mentioned the fact in the post-fight press conference he was 12'2". He said he was 12 stone going into the fight. Does that mean a drop down to middleweight is inevitable?
Yes. It's inevitable. And where he goes now, I don't want to think about. I want to celebrate tonight. I don't want to think about work and what's moving forward. Let's do that on Monday.
Okay, you know what's coming next. Customary to finish our interviews with a poem. You've never let me down. Don't start now.
Well, having come through tonight, which has taken 2.5 years, being under the most extreme pressure, from people who are ghosts. They hide in the shadows with their arrows, these snipers. So this, you've heard, is called Invictus. It goes as follows. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced, nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the master of my soul. By the grace of God.
Chris Eubank Sr, English, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for your time this week. Look forward to the next time. As always, a pleasure. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Take care.